Hello everyone, my name is Matt Scorpion, Power Gone again, and welcome to the Eververse update. In this video, I'm going to cover the new stuff in the Eververse store, as well as changing characters to see what class-specific characters are on it, because of course I will be checking with my Titan, but there is 2 other classes worth of exotics, or new stuff to look at. So, starting off, I'm going to look at archives for each little thing initially. And then, because the archives got expanded, so if you missed something from other seasons, then it will likely be around again. Now, for armor looks, the last few seasons, Season of the Hunt, Season of the Warmind, as well as Season of Dawn armor has returned. I forget if these were there, but I don't remember them exactly being there. But what looks to be more of the initial stuff, we have a Year 1 shader bundle, which comes with a lot of old Year 1 shaders. A lot of these are honestly good, but I've been keeping akin to more recent looks. Oh, why is my eyes glowing purple now? Does Carbon Blood make this purple, or is that red? Or is that even Carbon Blood anymore? Ignoring that, of course, they brought back a bunch of finishers from throughout the years. The old class-specific ones were always here, but they brought back a lot of ones. This one from Arrivals, the Blade Rush from Worthy, you get the Gladiators, freaking Cleavers, as well as Clot Cleaner. This one from Dawn is basically just a crazy looking uppercut. The Flash Kick, this is old from Dawn as well. It's a backwards, or a backflip kick. And the Whirlwind finisher, this was back from Season of the Undying, when finishers were initially unveiled. Of course. Now, moving back, we also have a bunch of other ones. Now, the ornaments that are coming back around that have disappeared. This one from Season of the Hunt, this one's 2 seasons ago, so that's a quick return. We have the Photodraulic actuators for Syntheseps. It gives it a new color scheme, but doesn't make it look too different. Now we have Belenius boosters from Season Hunt as well for Lion Rampants. This one does make it look good, and honestly, after looking at it, it does mesh well with the old Hallowfire ornament from Season of the Arrivals. Unfortunately, you can't have exotics together, otherwise it would probably mesh pretty well. Now, of course, we have a bunch of other ornaments. Most of these have still been here, but I imagine they went even farther back, because I think all of these were still there. But Ursa's, these are back from Season of the Drifter, back during the Year of Forsaken, Year 2. Now, that's an ornament I run regularly. This one is not, just because strongholds are kind of useless nowadays after the sword rework. But they did go back even farther. The Lordly Homage, which makes it look like Shax's horns as well for Doomfangs. We have the Thanatot's Peril, which makes the Mask of the Quiet One newer, but also a bit broken. Now, of course, Electronic Mind Cage, another ornament back from Forsaken for Insurmountable Skullfort, and the Nephrigeite's Paragon, which is an ornament for, I forgot what it was called, Eternal Warrior, but this makes it look jadey and green, but Eternal Warrior, of course, is not that great. And going all the way back to Warmind, we have Eternal, or Endless Loop, which gives it a little black and blue look for ACD feedback fence, and Giants Vicksburg, or Grant's Vicksburg, back again from Warmind for Actium War Rig. And they went even as far back as to Vanilla. So the Dune Marcher's ornament is here, the Hip Waiter, which makes it look a little bit red with glowy. We have Vulcan's Heart for Hallowfire. They expanded it all the way back to the start. So I think these are all ornaments past that if you were worried about missing them, they are now here. Even if they aren't for the greatest exotics, just because they're not that great. Now, I imagine the same thing was done, yes, for exotics. They go all the way back through all the seasons. You can visually see them all here. I'm just going to blow through all of these, because some of them were still in the store, but some of them have returned. I just realized the archives tab is definitely a lot longer. So a lot of these ornaments are for Season of Dawn. These ones also from Undying, aka Year 3 initially. If you don't like any of these, that's fine. You don't have to buy any of them if you don't want to. And going through, these are some stuff from Season of the Undying, or not Season of Opulence. Some of these, there was actually 2 of these, Darcy's and Midas. I like looking back at them, but I never managed to get a hold of them. Now, going through, of course, these are Season of the Undyings, or, God, why do we keep saying this? Season of the Drifters now, which had a decent amalgamation of ornaments, which the best one being the Panama Revive for Chaperone. I use that more often. But looking back through, we also have Black Armory shaders. Now, I definitely had most of these because a lot of these shaders looked freaking good, but of course, not many people like them. And we also have a lot of old Forsaken shaders. I did pick up all of these too back then, just because we still had the shader or the engrams that allowed us to occasionally get new stuff. But, of course, these are pre-Forsaken. A lot of these are Warmind. They also include the old Whisper rings, but of course, going through them back in Osiris and the combination of Warmind, as well as base vanilla. If you somehow didn't pick up any of these, but saw them and wanted them, you can pick up... Oh, the Summerstorm ornament. I need to pick that one up. But of course, there's a lot of also emotes from across the seasons that weren't here, and ghost shells. If you like any of these on screen and feel like picking them up, as well as sparrows, if there was something that you wanted to get, as well as ships, if there was something you wanted to get through past seasons and didn't grab one, this would be a good time to go and get them. The archive has definitely been expanded. But going back to what we are here for, new seasonal offerings specifically in the store. Now, we have the Courier Titan bundle. Mixed signals about this new shader. It looks pretty casual-ish, so very much like the Lux set from Season of the Warmind. Okay, we have the Electric Slap Finisher. Oh, that looks pretty funny. I might pick that up. I might actually pick that up. Just because I freaking... Well... Yeah, I might. Now, we also have Execute's Revival. This is... Freaking Phoenix Cradle gets a Siva ornament. I did not see that one coming. I really did not. And of course, ooh, a new duality shader. Binary function. I'm going to be honest, there's not many ways you can shader duality or ornament duality, and I don't think any look better than its base so far. The two ornaments I've seen, yeah, they haven't really looked better than base. And we have a chrome skin for, God, what was this one called? Ariana's Vow. How did I forget that? We have a brand new chrome and red skin for Ariana's Vow. And a new Eyes of Tomorrow. Ooh, that one's looking splicery. That one looks like it should be used by Mithrax. I need to pick that up if only I could get Eyes of Tomorrow. But Jotun has a new ornament. Ooh, that's different. Dream Chaser. I don't know what this is supposed to be like. I know it's referencing to something, but I forget specifically what it is. And of course, we also have the Ayashin Icon, a new Ruinous Effigy shader. Of course, the Ruinous Effigy, very few people actually use it willingly. Now, we also have Conscripted. Oh, another Chrome screen. Another Chrome skin for Traveler's Chosen. And, oh my god, there's even more. Now, we also have Drowned in Strife, a Hive ornament for Witherhoard. That looks A+. That is A tier, 100%. I'm going to be running that. We have Roar. Oh, and a good Hive skin for freaking Black Spindle. Holy crap, that is amazing looking. That is another definite pickup. Ooh, a Xenophage ornament that I might actually use over its base. This is very much a Tex Mechanica looking ornament for... Oh, yep, no, there it is. I see it written on the box. For Xenophage, a Tex Mechanica ornament. And of course, there's a bunch of new emotes available, which are mostly just dances and stuff. I won't... Oh, wait. This is a different arc emote.
I tend to believe him.
That's a new waiting emote. Okay, so there's probably a bunch. Now, of course, different looks. Ooh, these are a bunch of cool looking things. So, once again, Eververse has expanded and looks very, very decent right off the bat. And of course, the Bright Dust store, this is a bunch of Season of Chosen stuff initially right there. And what's available for Bright Dust. Nothing initially for this season, but a bunch of old stuff. It seems like they're really trying to keep us from missing out on other stuff. So with that, that is all the Titan stuff. Time to change to the Hunter to see what new stuff Hunter has for them. If it'll let me change my character. There we go. Okay, it finally let me into my Hunter, which I don't think it's immediately throwing me into the Splicers mission, so hopefully that holds out. So, peeking at the archive, let's see. There's a bunch of stuff from Hunter's Pass that is also missed. I'm not going to look at much detail for a bunch of stuff. Tell you what. Ooh, that Nighthawk one. I want that one. But I'm going to give you brief looks at all the menu for archives, for stuff. You can see what they are for, mostly based on looks. But actually, you know what? I'm going to go through that. There's a new Stompies, Knucklehead, all from last, or God, actually, I'm just going to keep blowing through. Let's see. The top row is Season of the Hunt. The bottom row is a combination of Undying, Warmind, and Arrivals, and Season of Dawn, mostly. But then they go back through with a bunch of old ones. That one's, of course, more Undying. I already got that one. But this one is Opulence. These are more Undying, or Drifter, as well as Black Armory looks. Going all the way through to Forsaken, as well as the vanilla world of Destiny for hunters. I actually surprisingly have a lot of those, and there's not many old things that I missed out on for many other things. I actually have, the only thing I'm missing is those recent ones. I do regret missing that one, but I don't regret missing these other ones. You guys, you know why. But that was most of the old archive stuff. That's all weapons. That's universal. So it's time to look at the new hunter gear. This is the Courtier Hunter Bundle, which is a lot more casual, fancy, rich person look if it would like to load. We saw this mostly in the trailer for Season of the Splicers, if only it would like to load. I tell you what, I'm just going to ignore that. You can see the look there. If you're a hunter yourself, you can check out that. And we have the Skull Crasher finisher, which is another Arc Staff finisher. They haven't been doing a lot of Void finishers. They've been doing mostly Arc and Solar within the last few seasons. But the new Stompies ornament, Jesus, can they just stop giving stuff for Stompies? The Astro Strides, which is, that's more of a Braytech look for it, as well as that actually looks pretty clean right off the bat, with like no shader. But at the same time, I would have to use Stompies, and I don't like using Stompies. So that is the Hunter's set. That is the Hunter individual stuff. Now on to the Warlock, if the Bungie server would like to cooperate. Alrighty, the servers finally let us back in, so it is time to look at what the Warlocks have for their looks. We have the Couturier Warlock bundle. That actually, you know, if it wasn't for like the several gold chains on the inner coat, I wouldn't actually mind this one. But this one's looking too much like it's trying to be a fucking popular rapper with that many gold chains. Honestly tried to like it, but I can't much. Like a lot of these seasonal, after last season, all the seasonal armor sets from Eververse were freaking on point, instant buys. These ones are instant not buys, if I'm honest. Now we have the Icon Spear, which is, or Ionic Spear, which is basically just a zappy zap. Wait, was that almost an Kamehameha? Hang on, I need to watch that back again. It kind of is. It's an Arc Kamehameha. Now we have a new Crown of Tempest ornament, which is very Splicer-like. Depending on how that shaders, I will have to pick that one up. And of course, going to the archives, there is a lot of course, other armor sets throughout the seasons, as well as armors to be found. A lot of these I honestly didn't pick up because like that one's just gross. I bet that doesn't shader well. And of course, there are some things I didn't pick up just because I don't use those exotics, like Ophidians. Really don't need those. But of course, looking through, you can see exactly the armor and the look that they give as throughout the seasons. If you wish to pick up any of those armors, they are now available on your specific class. So with that last little detail, my name is Mad Scorpion. I think servers have kind of fixed themselves because I was getting a lot of attention contacting Destiny 2 servers, and it initially didn't let me back in because the servers were air quotes at capacity. I got a text from my friend during that saying that he got weaseled and couldn't sign back in. So the servers are going to be going haywire. We have to give a pass on Bungie because it's the start of a new season. There are thousands of people who don't play regularly that are just logging in to check out the new season to see what it's about. So with that, my name is Mad Scorpion, and I will see you in the next video.